I want to talk a little bit about a misunderstanding that many people have, something they're afraid of that they don't need to be afraid of, and that is their mind going blank. So have you ever been, maybe you're in a meeting and someone calls on you, right? What do you think, Joe? What do you think, Sue? And maybe you haven't been paying attention, or maybe you don't really know, or maybe you have something difficult to say that you're afraid to say, and you just and your mind goes blank, and you panic because there's literally nothing in your head. You don't know what to say, what's going to happen. All these eyes are looking at you. What I want to suggest to you is that isn't a flaw. That's a feature. That's a feature in the system that you're made of. Our mind going blank is a huge opportunity for new thinking to arise. Now, the one thing that we need in that situation is a little time. And the answer will come more quickly if you understand how the system works. If you know, oh yeah, give it 5 seconds, it's going to reboot just like my computer, and the information that I get out of it is going to be better, just like when I reboot my computer, and let it work. And you can buy yourself some time. You can say, well, let me think about that a second. Yeah, what's coming to mind is blah, 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 blah. And something will come to mind. That's the way the system is designed. So play with that. Experiment with that. You have this feature. It's built in. I have it too. Everyone has it. I remember one time I did a video where I literally had no idea what I was going to say. And the experiment was to go on camera, get the whole setup, start the camera rolling. It's funny that they call it rolling now. Hasn't really rolled in a long time. But something did come to mind, and I said it. And frankly, I was pretty happy with the way it turned out. And it was something that I wouldn't have thought of as a pressing issue. That can happen for you too. And especially as you get more and more senior in your career, especially as your opinion is more about perspective and experience than it is about having things memorized or knowing, 8,000 cells of a spreadsheet. This system is really powerful. Perhaps one of the most powerful things that we can create as humans is the capacity to clear the way and produce. And I'm not even going to say produce, because it's more, when you experience it, it's more like it emerges. You don't even know where it's coming from. It pops into your mind and you say it. And a lot of times, if you notice the response, it will be like, I hadn't thought about it that way. Or, thank you so much for saying that. Especially when it might be something that's a little bit difficult to say. Maybe it's something that's not aligned to what the leader in the room is saying. Maybe it's something that people have been wanting to say for a long time, but no one's had the nerve. That can be incredibly powerful. And I want you to encourage, I want to encourage you, to experiment with that. Have fun. You can experiment with this over the weekend. You can experiment with this with your friends. You can wait till Monday for a business meeting. But give it a try. See what happens. And let me know. Share your experience with me. I'm really eager to hear all about it. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.